So what's up guys, it's Pranav from Hightech. So guys, in this video we will be talking about the best Android phones to switch to right now, right at this moment, which phone you should buy, because there are plenty of phones that you can buy right now, and you don't have any idea which phone to go for, then let's go and see which phone is best for you, which phone you can switch to right now. So yeah, it's New Year, you want to buy a new phone, let's talk about it, which phone you should buy. Let's get started. Let's talk about the smartphone, which smartphone you should buy, and yeah, let's talk about that smartphone. So the first smartphone that comes in my mind, many of the smartphones have been launched this year and they are doing great, but the smartphone that caught my eye is the Samsung Galaxy's S20 Ultra 5G. Yes, the S20 Ultra 5G, not the Note 20 Ultra 5G, because S20 I think is a lot more better than the Note 20 Ultra 5G. So how? Let's talk more about it. So it has 6.9 inches of screen, similar to the Note 20 obviously, and it has Exynos 990, also similar to the Note 20. But let's see the camera. So on the front side it has 40 megapixel of camera. Yep, 40 megapixel of front facing camera. On the back side you can see 108 megapixel of camera plus 48 megapixel of camera, plus it has 12 megapixel of ultra wide angle camera, plus it also has the depth sensor camera in it, which is also amazing cameras. So you can see it's a fully camera packed. But what about the battery? It has the 5000 mAh of battery, which is again really amazing, a huge battery packed phone also, and the battery is bigger, and they have got more cameras in S20 rather than the Note 20. So you can see that yeah, it came before the Note 20, so yeah, you can say there is a disadvantage, but the phone is really great, even better than the Note 20 Ultra 5G. The S20 Ultra 5G is the really good deal if you wanna buy it. And it also has a 45 watt of fast charging support, which is again really amazing. Your phone will be charged really quickly. So yeah, and yeah, that's all about the phone. And so what is the price of the phone? So it is 85,000 rupees in India. So it is again a really good price for this phone. And yeah, I think you should go for this phone because this is a really great deal in this price, and it is better than the Note 20 Ultra 5G also. So yeah, go for the S20 Ultra 5G. So moving on. So let's talk about the second smartphone in our list. So it is obviously the Samsung Galaxy's Note 20 Ultra 5G. After the S20, this is the Note 20 Ultra 5G. It is obviously a best deal if you wanna buy it, if you ask me. So anyways, let's talk about its specs. It has a big screen of 6.9 inches of screen. It's an AMOLED screen, and it also has Exynos 990 processor, obviously the best processor from Samsung this year. And after that it has Android 10 in it, and on the front it has 10 megapixel of camera. On the back it has 108 megapixel of camera, plus have 12 megapixel of camera or a wide angle camera, and 12 megapixel of ultra wide angle camera, which is again really great cameras by Samsung. And obviously it has 108 megapixel of camera, that's also great. And yeah, that's all about it. And the battery, it has the 4500 mAh of battery. It supports 25 watt of fast charging support. It has given to the chargers. So anyways, moving on, we have OnePlus 8 Pro. So obviously it's a really great deal by OnePlus this year, by OnePlus. So it's a OnePlus 8 Pro. So let's talk about its specs. So it has 6.73 inches of screen, and after that on the front it has 16 megapixel of camera. On the back it has 48 megapixel of camera, plus it has 12 megapixel of camera and 48 megapixel of ultra wide angle camera. That's all about the cameras. It has Android 10 in it, and it has the best Qualcomm processor this year, the Snapdragon 865 processor in it. So obviously it's a best deal. I haven't taken the OnePlus 8T because yeah, they have cut some things in OnePlus 8T and it is present in the OnePlus 8 Pro, so I have taken the OnePlus 8 Pro rather than 8T. So yeah, it is better than the 80, so you should go for it, and it will cost you around 60,000 rupees. So yeah, that's all about the OnePlus 8T Pro. So moving on, the next device in our list. So the next smartphone in our list is the Google Pixel 5. So this year they have launched their Google Pixel 5. Let's talk more about it because this is the best deal, and you know Google makes their smartphone and you have 3 years of assurance that they will update your phone for 3 years straight. So you will get the newer Android version also by Google. So yeah, that's, you can see if you buy this phone, you're getting an extra advantage of that. Anyways, let's move on to its specs. So it has 6 inches of screen, and yeah, 6 inches of screen is good enough. I think if you like a pocket friendly phone, then you should go for this phone, and if you also like stock Android, then also Google. So anyways, it has 6 inches of screen, and after that it has a Snapdragon of 765G, which is again a really good processor if you want to play games and usually you do stuff on your phones. It's best for that purpose. So yeah, it's good enough processor for doing that things. And on the back of the phone, it will have 12 megapixel of camera, and it's an wide angle camera, and it will also have 16 megapixel of ultra wide angle camera. So you're getting wide angle 12 megapixel camera and ultra wide angle 16 megapixel of camera. So again, you know, the Google always boost their camera and give you the best result and the best camera possible. So again, if you compare it with 108 megapixel of camera, this does a really good job in that. So if I want to recommend any phone, then you should go for this. If you are looking for camera and pocket friendly, then you should go for this phone. This is the best deal you can get, and stock Android obviously the best. So it has an AMOLED display. Obviously Google always does the things really great. Anyways, it has 8 megapixel of front facing camera, and that's all about the phone specs. So yeah, so what is the price? So it will cost you around 74,000, and yeah, 74,000 is the price of the phone. Moving on, we have the iPhone 12 mini, not the Pro Max, not the Pro, because mini is the thing that I like this year, because Apple's phone, if you see, is really overpriced phone. The specs they give is really a good specs, but their phone is overpriced, and I don't like overpriced phone, and they doesn't worth that much price. So I don't think you should buy that phone. Yeah, because if you buy one iPhone, you should rather don't buy any iPhone and pay your cars, whatever. Like, you can buy a car if you don't buy an iPhone. So what I'm trying to say that is, you can buy a car rather than an iPhone. So yeah, anyways, so iPhone 12 mini is the best in the deal because it has a price of 60,000 rupees, which is again really great, and it has an A14 Bionic chipset, which is the fastest and the greatest chipset launched in any of the smartphone. If you compare this year, this is the greatest and the best processor launched this year by Apple, and it has a 60,000 price. So you should go for this because iPhone 12 mini is a really great deal. Anyways, let's break down the specs for you. It has 5.4 inches of screen. It is a small screen but bezel-less, and little notch present over there. It's an Apple's trademark now. So anyways, so moving on, it has 12 megapixel of front facing camera and 12 megapixel of rear facing camera wide angle, and 12 megapixel of ultra wide angle rear facing camera. So yeah, that's all about the phone, and it has 2227 mAh of battery. Little bit small battery, but you know Apple does the things, they give small battery. But anyways, the fastest and the greatest processor is present in this phone. So yeah, I really like the phone because of its processor. So yeah, if you want to go for any of this phone, then you should, because they are really great. So yeah, thanks guys, thanks for watching. It's been Pranav. If you haven't subscribed the channel, subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon, and I will be really happy if you do that. So anyways, if you like the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, and yeah, comment which phone you like and which phone you will buy on New Year and which phone you are going to buy. So yeah, thanks guys, thanks for watching. It's been Pranav and I'm signing off.